Hello friends, welcome to the video lecture series of Engineering Mathematics 2. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss the extension of gamma function. The gamma function we discussed in previous lectures. Here, the beta function is nothing but a particular type of integral and which is a definite integral. Beta function is used in string dynamics of the physics, and beta function is also highly used in calculus also. So when we evaluate complex integral, or rather say definite integral, so where the beta function is used. So what is beta function? Beta function is defined and denoted as beta mn equals integral from 0 to 1 x power m minus 1 multiplied by 1 minus x power n minus 1, and this we have to integrate with respect to x. Here x you may replace it by t. This x may be replaced by z also. So this is the definition of beta function, where m and n, these two parameters, are greater than 0. X is a variable of integration, m and n are parameters. So some properties and results of the beta function, and all these results are important as an MCQ, multiple choice question. Beta mn is beta nm, is commutativity holds here. Beta mn equal to beta nm, beta m plus 1 comma n plus 1 can be written like this. Okay, this result is coming from this one. Here, if you replace m by m plus 1 and n by n plus 1, you will get this one. So this you can directly use instead of this one. You can directly use this. Beta mn equals 2 times 0 to pi by 2 sine power 2m minus 1 theta cos power 2n minus 1 theta, and this integral with respect to theta is again beta mn, and this can be easily proved by substituting x equal to sine square theta. Substitute x equal to sine square theta here, you will be getting this. Then beta p plus 1 by 2 comma q plus 1 by 2 equals 2 times this integral, and this can be obtained from this one. Replace 2m minus 1 by p, you replace 2n minus 1 by q, then value of m and n will be p plus 1 by 2 and q plus 1 by 2 respectively. We have the relation between beta and gamma function also. Beta mn is gamma m, gamma n by gamma n plus n. Then this is the duplication formula. This also you try to remember. Gamma m into gamma m plus 1 by 2 equals root pi by 2 power 2m minus 1 multiplied by gamma 2m, and this formula in gamma function also we have written. Gamma p into gamma 1 minus p is pi by sine p pi. Okay, this formula may be required to solve the problems of gamma function. Then gamma beta n comma n, beta n comma n is 2 power 1 minus 2m beta m comma 1 by 2, means here if you from this result you can prove this one. You can use here the relation between beta and gamma function also. Next result is beta mn equals 0 to infinity x power m minus 1 by 1 plus x power m plus n, and this we have to integrate with respect to x. Here, as beta mn and beta mn are commutative, means m and n may be replaced by n and m, means m can be replaced by n and m can be replaced by n also. Okay, so this is beta function result. So all those things are important as an MCQ, multiple choice question, and the proof of this I am not giving you. You can easily prove this one. If you substitute here in definition of beta function, if you substitute to x equals 1 by t by 1 plus t, you will be getting this. Okay, this is very simple to do, but directly I have written results here. Now, the problems on beta function, how the problems will be asked in the examination. See, the value of this integral was simple problem. The value of integral, I want value of this integral 0 to 1 x power 9 and 1 minus x power 11. Okay, this integral we want to evaluate. Now, can you use here beta function? Yes, what is the requirement of beta function that you try to understand? In beta function 0 to 1, these upper limit and lower limits are there, and 1 minus x part is there, 1 minus x part. Now, we can use here beta function definition. So instead of using this relation, you can use this also, because these two are same. This thing and this thing is same. The x to the power m, here m is 9 and n is 11. Therefore, this can be written as beta 9 plus 1 comma 11 plus 1. See, m is 9 and n is 11. And this equals beta 10 comma 12. So this is the value of this integral. If you want to further it to be solved, then convert beta function into gamma function using this formula. Beta mn is gamma n by gamma m plus n. And this can be written as gamma 10 can be written as factorial 9. Here in gamma function we have seen gamma n plus 1 is factorial n. The gamma 10 is factorial 9, gamma 12 is factorial 11. I am making brackets in this way. And this is gamma 22 is factorial 21. The value of this integral we have calculated. In examination, this 9 and 11 may be replaced by any other fixed constant. Now, beta m plus 1 comma n plus 1 is equal to right hand side. Okay, this we have used here. This MCQ I am writing. The value of integral. Value of integral 0 to 1 x to the power 5 and 1 minus x to the power. So I am writing here 3 by 2 and here I am writing 1 by 2 dx. The value of this integral I want. Here m is 1 by 2 and n is 3 by 2. This is 3 by 2. This is 1 by 2. Then using definition of or extension of the definition of beta function, how do you write it? Beta 1 by 2 plus 1 and 3 by 2 plus 1. You can directly write it is 3 by 2 and 5 by 2. You can directly write 1 by 2 plus 1 is 3 by 2 and 3 by 2 plus 1 is 5 by 2. So this is value of this integral. It can be further solved using gamma function. So beta mn is gamma n by gamma n plus n. In examination, suppose this integral is given to you. In options you will find out this as answer. But I am going to solve it further. It may be there may be the chances that the most simplified answer may be there in the option. That's why we are going to solve it further. But it is more likely that this will be there in the option. Now gamma 3 by 2, here gamma 5 by 2, and this divided by 2 is LCM, 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 by 2 is gamma 4. Gamma 3 by 2 can be written as, see, here gamma n plus 1 is n gamma n. So gamma 1 and gamma 1 by 2 is root pi. Value of gamma 1 by 2 is root pi. I want gamma 3 by 2. So this 3 by 2 can be written as 1 by 2 plus 1 and 1 plus gamma 1 plus n is n gamma n. So this can be written as 1 by 2 gamma 1 by 2 is root pi. Value of gamma 3 by 2. Yes, value of gamma 5 by 2, how do you calculate? 1 is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2. We have to continue up to 1 by 2, and after 1 by 2, you can directly write root pi, because root pi is gamma 1 by 2. This gamma 5 by 2 value is 3 by 4 root pi. Similarly, you can find out the gamma 7 by 2 also. Gamma 7 by 2, how do you calculate? Subtract 1, you will get 5 by 2. Again subtract 1 from this, you get 3 by 2. Again subtract 1 from this, you get 1 by 2. And after 1 by 2, root pi diagonally, right? Now this is equal to gamma 7 by 2 is 15 by 8 root pi. In this way, gamma 9 by 2 you can write. Here I am writing gamma 9 by 2. Subtract 1, multiplied by subtract 1, and after 1 by 2 root by 8, right? Then this is 35, it is 105 root pi, this by 16. This is the value of gamma 9 by 2. In this way, gamma 11 by 2, gamma 13 by 2, gamma 15 by 2 you can find out. Now, in this case, in this problem, gamma 3 by 2, what is the value of gamma 3 by 2? 1 by 2 root pi. And what is the value of gamma 5 by 2? Gamma 5 by 2 is 3 by 4 root pi. 3 by 4 root pi. And this divided by gamma 4. Gamma 4 is factorial 3. And factorial 3 is 3 into 2 into 1 means 6. So I am writing directly 3 by 8 pi. 3 by 8 pi and 8 multiplied by 6. Factorial 3 is 6. 8 multiplied by 6 is 48. This value of this integral is 3 pi by 48. So this type of problem will be asked as an MCQ. But you please remember that this 1 by 2 and 3 by 2 may be replaced by any other constant. 1 by 2, 3 by 2, 9, 11 may be replaced by any other fixed constant. Now this is known to you. 0 to pi by 2, sin power p, cos power q, integral of it between 0 to pi by 2 is 1 by 2 beta p plus 1 by 2 comma q plus 2. This beta can be converted into gamma like this. Beta mn is gamma n by sum of the two parameters n plus n. Gamma first element, gamma second element divided by addition of these two. Value of this integral in terms of beta and value of same integral in terms of gamma. In examination, the one of the problem of this type may be asked. Value of this integral I want. So what is value of this integral? For 0 to pi by 2, sin raised to p, cos raised to power q, we have this formula. And this can be written as 1 by 2 beta p plus 1 by 2 is 3 plus 1 by 2, directly writing q plus 1 by 2 is 5 by 2. Now, this may be given in the option as an answer and you can solve it further also. Convert beta function into gamma function, gamma first element 4 by 2 you can write to gamma second element divided by gamma addition of 2, 4 by 2 plus 5 by 2, you can directly write 9 by 2 also. Now 1 by 2, gamma 2 is factorial 1 is 1, gamma 5 by 2 here, and in the denominator 9 by 2, gamma 9 by 2. Now gamma 5 by 2 and gamma 9 by 2, how to resolve it? Gamma 5 by 2 can be written as subtract 1, you get 3 by 2. Subtract 1, you get 1 by 2. And root pi, after 1 by 2, by default root pi you have to write. This is the value of gamma 5 by 2. This 2 is as it is here. Gamma 9 by 2, how to write? Subtract 1 by 2. Subtract 1 by 2, subtract 1 by 2, again subtract 1 by 2, and you have to continue up to 1 by 2. And after 1 by 2 root pi, it right. So this bracket is gamma n by 2, this bracket is gamma 5 by 2. And here 3 by 2, 1 by 2 root pi, 3 by 2, 1 by 2 root pi gets cancelled, and this 2 also getting cancelled. Now 2 will jump in the numerator and 35, 2 by 35, 7 into 5. This is the value of this integral. In examination, 3 and 4 may be replaced by any other constant. Remember. Now the same thing. The integral 0 to pi by 2 under root of tan theta. The under root of tan theta for 0 to pi by 2, we have this formula. Under root of tan theta means tan raised to power 1 by 2, and tan raised to power 1 by 2 can be written as sin raised to power 1 by 2 and cos raised to power 1 by 2. Directly writing. And next step, 0 to pi by 2, sin power 1 by 2 into cos power minus 1 by 2. So this is nothing but the tan raised to power 1 by 2 or root tan minus. Now 0 to pi by 2, sin raised to p, cos raised to q. Here p is 1 by 2 and q is minus 1 by 2. I am writing directly 1 by 2 beta p plus 1 by 2 means 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Here I am writing in this way indirectly minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, and 1 by 2 is as it is beta. This is 3 by 2, 3 by 2 by 2 is 3 by 4, and this is 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 by 2 is 1 by 4. So this is the answer to this integral, and you can further you can solve it further by using gamma function, convert it into gamma function, and you can get it. Now here again the same thing, 0 to pi by 2, cos raised to 1 by 2 by sin raised to 1 by 2. See, cos raised to power 1 by 2 by sin raised to power 1 by 2, written directly. Now sin raised to power p, cos raised to power q is 1 by 2 beta 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 2 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 2. Now the same thing is happening, same thing is coming, therefore it is 1 by 2 beta 3 by 4 1 by 2. Here m and n, p and q can be interchanged. P and q are interchangeable. In beta function, beta mn is beta nn or beta pq is beta qp. Now the next problem, the value of this integral I am going to find. Sin power minus 1 by 2 theta is 0 to pi by 2 sin raised to power minus 1 by 2 theta, and this can be written as, here power of sin, index of sin is minus 1 by 2, but cos term is not there, cos is to power 0 theta d theta, cos term is not there. Using this formula, 1 by 2 beta p plus 1 by 2, p plus 1 by 2, comma q plus 1 by 2, 0 plus 1 by 2. Therefore 1 by 2 beta 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 by 2 is 1 by 4. This is 1 by 2. So this may be given as an answer of the multiple choice question. Now the same problem. Here p is 1 by 2, q is 3 by 2. Okay, I am writing little bit fast. 1 by 2, use this formula. P plus 1 by 2 means 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 2, 3 by 2 plus 1 divided by 2, 1 by 2 beta. This is 3 by 2 means 3 by 4. This is 5 by 2 means 5 by 4. So this may be given as an answer, but you can solve it further because we have sufficient space here, therefore we are going to solve it further. To convert beta into gamma, beta mn is gamma n by sum of these two elements 3 and 5 like this. It's 1 by 2. This is gamma 3 by 4. This is gamma 5 by 4. And this divided by gamma 8 by 4 means gamma 2. And gamma 2 is factorial 1 and factorial 1 is 1. Means value of gamma 2 is 1. Value of gamma 2 is 1. And this is the most simplified answer. So you cannot solve it further, and don't try to solve it further, because if in the denominator 2 is present, if suppose this type of thing is there, gamma 3 by 2, so it can be resolved in this way. But we have 4 in the denominator, we don't have 2 in the denominator. Therefore, you can keep this as answer. Evaluate integral 0 to pi by 2 cos raised to power 3 by 2 theta. Again the same thing here, 0 to pi by 2 sin power 0 theta and cos power 3 by 2 theta. So use this formula, 1 by 2 beta 0 plus 1 by 2 q plus 1 by 2 q plus 1 divided by 2. 1 by 2 is beta 1 by 2 and this is 5 by 2 means 5 by 4. This is the value of this integral. In this way you can solve problems on this point. The problem solved. Now the problem solved this point. See, this is again the extension of, or you can say this is the result we obtained from the beta function. And left hand side equal to right hand side you can easily prove. If you want to prove left hand side equal to right hand side, solve this integral by substitute x to the power n equal to t. Substitute x to the power n equal to t, then you will be getting right hand side. But here we are going to solve problems on this formula, because in examination the evaluation of this type of integral may be there. Now, what is the formula? 0 to 1 x power m 1 minus x to the power n raised to power p. With respect to x we have to integrate is equal to right hand side. So this integral I am going to evaluate. So this integral is similar to this one. See, 0 to 1 x power m, m is 3, 1 minus x power n, n is 1 by 2 and p is 5. So this formula you can directly use. Just simply m is 3, p is 5 and n is 1 by 2. If you use this formula to get 1 by n, n is 1 by 2. Beta m plus 1 by 2, m is 3, m plus 1 by n, n is what? 1 by 2. M plus 1 by n. M, this is n plus 1 by n. N is 1 by 2. Comma, p plus 1. P plus 1, p is 5. Now this 2 will come up. Beta. This is 4. This is 1 by 2. 4 by 1 by 2 is 8. Is 6. Means this is the answer to this integral. You can solve it further. You can convert it into gamma functions. Okay, you can write, but this is not necessary. Gamma 8, gamma 6. By gamma 8 plus 6 means gamma 14. Then 2 multiplied by gamma 8 is factorial 7. Gamma 6 is factorial 5. This is factorial 13. And use calculator, get the value in that way. But in examination, that this will be given in option. Now, the next MCQ, in standard format I have written MCQ. The value of this integral is dash dash. Here, the 4 options are given. out of 4 options, we have to choose any one of this. Now, how do you solve this one? See, here m is n minus 1, n is 2, and p is n minus 1. So you can use this formula directly, or substitute x square equal to t and try to get it. Okay, there are 2 ways to do it. Put n equal to n minus 1, put n equal to 2, put p equal to n minus 1 here and get the answer, or substitute x square equal to t. Yes, why do we put x square equal to t? Because in our beta function, this type of situation is there. See, 1 minus t, 1 minus t. We want this linear factor, 1 minus t always. 1 minus x, 1 minus t, 1 minus z, like that. So substitute x square equal to z or x square equal to t and try to solve. Okay, or use this formula and get this answer. Okay, then that is for you. Put values of m and p here in this formula and get the answer. But alternative way I am using now. So x square equal to, substitute x square equal to t. You can directly use it, but I am using alternate method. X square equal to t. In place of x square, x cube is there, then x cube equal to t. In place of x square, root x is there, put root x equal to t. In place of x square, x raised to 4 is there, put x raised to 4 equal to t, like that. Now if you substitute this one, then x is equal to root t. And when you substitute anything in definite integral, you have to check whether limits are being changed or not. Here limits are not being changed. When x is 0, t is 0. When x is 1, when x is 1, t is 1. 1 square is 1. The limits are not being changed. Limits remain same. And once you get the value of x, find value of dx also. Take derivative. Derivative of root t is 1 by 2 root t. And derivative of t is dt. Is dt by 2 root t is dx. Now this integral 0 to 1 x power m minus 1 x is root t, x power m minus 1 1 minus x square is t power n minus 1 dx is dt by 2 root t. Now, this 2 is coming outside of the integral. T power m by 2 minus 1 by 2 multiply m minus 1 by 2 1 minus t power n minus 1 as it is I am writing. dt I am writing as it is, 2 I have taken outside, and root t in the denominator can be written as t raised to power minus 1 by 2 in the numerator. And if you write t raised to power minus 1 by 2 in the numerator, it will be like this, directly writing. Now 1 by 2, 0 to 1, t power m minus m by 2 as it is, minus 1 by 2 is minus 1. And 1 minus t power n minus 1 as it is already. Now, you can use the definition of beta function. See, x to t to the power m minus 1, 1 minus 2 to the power n minus 1 is beta m. Here I am writing. See, here 0 to 1, t to the power n minus 1, 1 minus t power n minus 1 is beta m. Okay, this is the definition of beta function. The same thing I am using here. This is 1 by 2 into beta m by 2 comma n. M by 2 comma n, using definition of beta function. So this we have solved. And what is the answer given out of this 4? What is the correct answer? M by 2 comma n into 1 by 2. This A is the correct answer. In this way, this type of simple problem may be asked in the examination. But you keep in your mind, m and n may be replaced by fixed constant. This x square may be replaced by any other term like root x, like x to the power 1 by 2, like x to the power 3, that way. Now, the value of integral is this, means 4 options are given. The one of the options I have to use. So you can use this one. This formula you can directly use. Here n is 1 by n. Here p is n minus 1 and m. M is not there. M is 0. X to the power m term is not there. M is 0. So you can solve this problem using this one also. See, writing directly, this I am going to solve. Here, 1 by n. What is n here? N is 1 by n. Like this. Or you can substitute x to the power 1 by n equal to t, because in order to use beta function, we want 1 minus t term. So you can use x to the power 1 by n equal to t as substitution, and you can solve it further. But I am using this formula directly. 1 by n, 1 by power of this beta. X to the power m term is not there, means x to the power 0 is there in short. M is not there, m is 0. Plus 1 by n, n is 1 by n. P plus 1, p is this one, n minus 1. P, this is p. Plus 1. This is n will come up beta, n is also coming in the numerator, and this gets cancelled 1 1 and beta n n. So n, beta n n is the value of this integral. Is the value of this integral. Now here in option this should be n even. Beta n comma n is the value of this integral. Now the value of this integral I want 0 to n x to the power n, n minus x to the power p. For beta function I want 0 to 1. For beta function I want 1 minus x. So it is very clear that the substitution, how to get 1 here in this bracket? So if I substitute x equal to n into t, if you substitute x equal to n into t, then the limits may get changed. You try to check whether limits are being changed or not. When x is 0, when x is 0, t is 0. Put x equal to 0, value of t will be 0. When x is n, if you substitute x equal to n, what will you get? T equal to 1. Because when x is n, t is 1. So in this way, this integral becomes, for this substitution, 0 to 1 x power n. What is x? X is n into t. And x is n into t. dx, x is there. Let's take derivative. Derivative of t is dt and n is constant. N into dt. Next step. In the next step, see, t is variable. N power n, writing outside of integral, and take n common, n power p, writing directly here, n raised to n into n raised to p, and n raised to 1 plus 1 I am writing. The remaining terms of integral I am writing t power n and 1 minus t power p. Now this is the definition of n plus p plus 1 I am writing here as it is. This is definition of beta function. Okay, beta function definition, see here, t power n, 1 minus t power n is beta m plus 1 comma n plus 1, like this, beta n plus 1 comma p plus 1. Okay, this will be the correct answer. But in examination, this n and p, n and p may be replaced by any other fixed constant. Once again I repeat, Instead of this n, p and n, you will be given fixed constant. Now, the next problem, this formula. This is the relationship between beta and gamma function. In examination, one of the problem may be asked on this one. Now, I want value of beta 1 by 4 comma 3 by 4. So how to get the value of this? Convert into gamma function, gamma first element, gamma second element by gamma addition of 2, gamma 1 by 4, gamma 3 by 4. The 3 by 4, I am going to write 1 minus 1 by 4. This is 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 by 4 is 1, and this is gamma 1. And gamma 1 is 1. Value of gamma 1 is 1. Now, this gamma function or product of 2 gamma I have to resolve. Then we have this formula. No? We have written on the first page gamma p into gamma 1 minus p is pi by sine p pi. This formula you can use here. Gamma p into gamma 1 minus p can be written as pi by sine p. P is 1 by 4. Pi. This formula I am using. Okay, I am going to find out the value of product of 2 gamma function, and that gamma function is of the type gamma p into gamma 1 minus p. Pi by sine pi by 4 is 1 by root 4. Therefore, finally root 2 will jump in the numerator. So root 2 multiplied by pi is the value of this beta function or beta value of this beta. Now, similarly here, little bit fast I am writing 5 by 4 gamma second element, gamma addition of 2 elements, 5 by 4 plus 5 by 4, you can write directly 10 by 4 also, 5 by 4 into 5 by 4 square of it, and it is gamma 10 by 4, gamma 10 by 4 is 5 by 2, gamma 10 by 4 is 5 by 2. Now gamma 5 by 4, this we have to keep as it is, but when in gamma 2 is present in the denominator, that can be resolved. 5 by 2 minus 1 is 3 by 2, many times we have done. 3 by 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2, after 1 by 2 by default we have to write gamma 5 by 4 square of it. This gamma will be as it is. This 2 will means 4 will jump in the numerator and 3 is there in the denominator, root pi is there in the denominator. So this is the value of this beta function. Now, the same thing again. The value of beta is these 4 options are given. So we are going to choose any one of these options. If these options are given in gamma, it is very clear to convert this into gamma. So beta n comma n plus 1. How to write? Gamma first element, gamma second element divided by gamma addition of 2. Next step here I am writing gamma n. Gamma n plus 1 is n gamma n. We have the formula gamma n plus 1 is n gamma n. And here gamma n plus n is 2n plus 1. And you try to keep watch on it whether you are getting the correct option or not. Now this equals gamma n into gamma n is gamma n square. This n is as it is. Gamma 2n plus 1. Gamma n plus 1 is n gamma n. The gamma 2n plus 1 is 2n gamma 2n. See this formula. Now this n gets cancelled. 1 by 2 gamma n square as it is, and gamma 2n is as it is in the denominator. So this is the correct answer. Is it there? 1 by 2 gamma n square means this is the correct answer. Same problem again. The value of sum of two beta functions I want, sum of two, and these four options are given. Here beta m comma n plus 1 plus beta m plus 1 comma n. Yes, I am converting this into beta function. Why? Because here we have two beta functions and the answers are given in single beta function. So these two beta function I have to merge. So how do you merge beta function? Convert it into gamma function and then merging is possible. So beta first element, second element, gamma first element, gamma second element, by addition of m plus n plus 1. Here also same thing, gamma first element, gamma second element, and addition of these two is m plus n plus 1. Now m plus n plus 1 is gamma m plus n plus 1 is common. This denominator I have taken common, and this numerator gamma m, this is gamma n plus 1 is n gamma n, plus gamma m plus 1 is m gamma n, and this gamma is as it is. Now what is common here? This step I am writing here. Okay, just I am going to change ink now. This step I am going to write here. 1 by gamma m plus n plus 1 and what is common? Gamma n is common. This I am taking common. Gamma n is common. And uncommon term is n plus m. N plus m is uncommon. Now you please check whether this option is specific. This option is given in terms of beta. You have to solve it further. Now one more step. Gamma m plus 1 is n gamma n. The gamma m plus n plus 1 is, how to write it? M plus n gamma n plus. Gamma m, gamma n, and n plus n is as it is. Here m plus n gets cancelled, and gamma n by gamma m plus n is beta m. This answer to this is beta m. D is the correct answer. Now the same problem. The value of these two beta function I want. We have the product of two beta function. Convert into gamma, addition of 2, multiplied by. Here it was plus. Here we have the multiplication. Gamma first element, gamma second element by sum of two elements in gamma. This gets cancelled. What is remaining? Gamma m, gamma n, gamma p as it is divided by gamma m plus n plus p. So this is the correct answer to this one. So one problem on this relation will be asked in examination. Now the problems on one of the results of beta function. This formula you have to remember, or this formula can be brought by substituting x equal to t by 1 plus t in definition of beta function and get the right hand side. But I would recommend you to use this one. But what is the difference between definition of beta function? This is definition. I am writing x here, you can write t also. M and n are interchangeable. Means you can interchange the position of m and n. Now, see, this is definition of beta function. This is the result. What is the difference between these two? Here in definition we have 1 minus x term, 1 minus x linear term, 1 minus x linear term. And here in this result, 1 plus x is the linear term. 1 plus x, 1 minus x. 1 plus x, 1 minus x. Okay, this is the significant difference between these two. And other significant difference is limit 0 to infinity. Here limit 0 to 1. That's all. Now the problems on this formula we are going to solve. The one of the problem may be asked in the examination on this formula. See, value of this integral I have. I have to use this result because 0 to infinity is there and 1 plus x is there. So if you compare this two, then this integral 0 to infinity can be written as, this 8 can be written as 9 minus 1, 1 plus x. This 14 can be written as 9, in terms of 9 means 9 plus 5 is 14. First of all, this numerator you have to write x to the power 8 can be written as 9 minus 1. If x to the power 5 is there, 6 minus 1, x to the power 4 is there, 5 minus 1, like that. And once you write numerator, then in terms of this 9, you have to write the denominator's index. This 14 I have written in terms of 9. Now, this formula is going to fit here. X power n minus 1, m minus 1. 1 plus x power m plus n, m plus n. This is beta n, and this is the answer. The beta function is commutative. If you write like this, it is also okay. Beta phi 9 and beta 9 phi is the same thing. And you can convert it into gamma function also if you want, but not necessary. Gamma phi, gamma 9 by divided by gamma 14 in that. Next one, value of this integral I want. Now here 1 plus x is there, see, 0 to infinity is there. So I have to use this result of the beta function. Then, but here what happened? There are two terms in the numerator, x to the power 8 into 1. And writing directly, x to the power 6 into, this is 14. X power 8 into x power 6 is x power 14. Okay, this is 14. And this divided by 1 plus x power 24. And integration sign also I am separating. X power 14, 1 plus x power 24. Now, is directly I have written. I have distributed integral sign, I have distributed dx. Then I have distributed denominator also, x power 8 by this denominator, x power 14 by this denominator. Now, use this formula, 0 to infinity. X power 8 can be written as 9 minus 1. 24 can be written in terms of 9 is 9 plus 15 is 24. Here 0 to infinity, x power 14 can be written as 15 minus 1 and 1 plus x is 24 can be written in terms of 15 is 9 plus 15. Now, this is beta 915 and this is beta 159. And these two beta values are same because beta function is commutative. Beta mn is beta nm. Beta 915 is beta 159. Means these two are same and the minus sign is in between there. The value of this minus this is 0. This minus this is 0. The value of this integral is 0. Now here, in this case, the same thing again. 0 to infinity, x power 2 by 1 plus x power 7. Dx I am separating, this plus sign is there. 0 to infinity, x power 3 by 1 plus x power 7. Due to this 1 plus x and 0 to infinity, this I am going to use. 0 to infinity. This 2 can be written as 3 minus 1. And once you write numerator's index, this 7 can be written as in terms of 3 plus 4 x power 4 minus 1. This 7 can be written as 3 plus 4 or 4 plus 3. Now, using this one, beta 3 4 and beta 4 3 or 4 3 or 3 4 is same thing. So these two are same. Beta 4 3 is beta 3 4. Therefore, I am writing directly 2 times beta 3 4. Okay, these two values are same and plus is there. The 2 times of this. 2 times of this. This beta 3 4 can be written as 4 beta 4 3 also. If minus sign is there, suppose if minus sign is present, then value of this will be 0. Now, this problem again, the same problem, 0 to infinity, x power 8 by 1 plus x cube power 5 dx, and or instead of doing it, what is there? See, here in this problem, 1 plus x is not present. Linear factor is not present. We want 1 plus x, 1 plus t, 1 plus z. 1 plus x is not present. So what to do? I have to substitute this element is equal to t. If in place of x cube, if x square is there, x square equal to t. In place of x cube is root x is there, root x equal to t, like that. We want linear factor, but we don't have linear factor here. So this is equal to t, I am going to substitute. Find value of x from here. Take derivative so as to get value of dx. Derivative. Now, when you substitute anything while solving integration, then you have to check whether the limits are being changed or not. See, when x is 0, t is 0. When x is infinity, t is infinity. The values are limits are not being changed. Now, this integral becomes 0 to infinity, limits remain same, x power 8. What is the value of x? Value of x is t power 1 by 3 power 8 minus x t power 1 by 3 power 5 dx. I am writing 1 by 3 t power 1 by 3 minus 1 is 2 by 3 I am writing with minus divided by 1 plus t power 5. Now, solve it for one more step. 0 to infinity t power, indirectly writing 8 by 3 5 by 3 1 by 3 is outside, t power minus 2 by 3 dt. Denominator is as it is. Now, outside of the bracket t is present, multiply this by this one, this by this one. Then 1 by 3, next step, integral 0 to infinity, writing directly 8 by 3 minus 2 by 3 is 8 by 3 minus 2 by 3 is 6 by 3. And 6 by 3 is 2. Means product of these two element is t square. See here, like this. Minus 5 by 3 minus 2 by 3. 5 by 3 minus 2 by 3. It is 3 by 3 means 1. Because if you have the product of these two terms, the t raised to power 1. dt is present in the denominator. 1 plus t power 5 is already there. Now this has become very simple, just like this. Now separate integral sign, t power 2 by 1 plus t power 5 minus integral t power 1 by 1 plus t power 5 bracket complete. Okay, because outside of the bracket 1 by 3 is there. Here 0 to infinity, this formula I can use now. T power 2 can be written as 3 minus 1. So you can write it directly also. 1 by 3 in bracket 0 to infinity, 2 can be written as 3 minus 1. This 5 is as it is. 1 can be written as 2 minus 1. Now you can use this formula. Here m is 3, here m is 2. Now t power m minus 1 by 1 plus t power m plus n. Here this 5 can be split in this way, 3 plus 2. This 5 can be written as 2 plus 3. Means using this formula, beta 3 2, this is beta 2 3, but beta 2 3 and beta 3 2 are same because beta function is commutative. And beta 3 2, this beta 2 3 can be written as beta 3 2. And these two are same, and this minus this will be 0. Or from here also you can directly write 0. In this way, we solve this problem. This one of the problem of this type may be asked in examination as an MCQ. So we stop here for beta function. Thank you very much.